Trey Burke will get the nod at the point. James Ennis along with Matisse Thybulle, the rookie out of Washington, and Kyle O'Quinn along with Mike Scott. The officials here for the scrimmage: John Connolly, Jacob Barnett, and Suyi Mehta. And John Connolly will put the ball in the air and beat against Kyle O'Quinn. Again, Tom McGinnis along with Brian Seltzer. And the opening tap goes to O'Quinn with a back tip to Trey Burke out of Norfolk State with a rebound. Drafted by Orlando, played with the Knicks last year, did not play a whole lot with Indiana. To Burke, middle drive, blocked by Embiid. Patrolling the paint, defending the rim, run out Simmons, bangs into Matisse, but a slam dunk with the left. So an early basket here in the opening minute 10, backdoor to Ennis, and a good feed down bump by Horford, and Al Horford, despite having the turnover, gets it right back. Embiid against O'Quinn, pulled up 12-footer by Joel, and that outlet to Simmons. Simmons going right at Mike Scott, no good. Rebound Joel, and a putback is good. In the summer to Simmons to Al Horford, Big Al for three, splash. Burke on two, battling for those wing minutes. Down to Al Horford, well played by Korkmaz. The rebound, the run out, the dish, and the bucket. Richardson for Ime Udoka and the blue team. Here's Josh Richardson with a pull-up in the lane. Good.
Al Horford probably getting more true minutes at the 5 as the blue team comes up with a steal with Embiid on the bench.
Big part of the acquisition of Horford was to be able to spell Embiid. Richardson, Mike Scott to Zahir Smith, who's really played well in camp. Over to Trey Burke, three ball back rim and off. Jonah Bolden with a rebound, put back high into the air for down low. Zahir tips it away on a poor entry feed to Simmons. Shake, rattle and roll, and a layup by Milton on a dash into the lane, and he's going to the line. Nice job, the rookie out of Iowa State. White team with Scott on a pull-up, and he's really Burke battling for that time. Korkmaz into Al, and Horford getting a layup. Great action, well-timed.
Helping the 76ers pace, and now he, in terms of trying to find his way, looking to figure out how to get space.
He found his split. Tobias Harris with his first field goal. Here's Zahir with an up fake on Neto. Back out to O'Quinn, three from the top, and that's good. 1:20 to go. And here's Furk off a high screen by Joel. Back to Embiid on the roll. And Embiid from the left elbow, or just a 10-point game, 70 seconds to go in the opening quarter. Shake Milton into the lane, leans, drives it, and scores it. He got
his turnovers. He expects double teams even more frequently this year. And he's had a quiet summer, I agree, but you can see he's put in some work too.
Shot after one. Looking for the field goal. Joel into the lane, doubled, cross-court skip, deflected. Simmons on a dash into the lane. Difficult layup, but in. Boy, he is. Run out, 3-on-3, kick out to the trailing Richardson, and Thybulle swats that out of bounds. Great timing, great athleticism, and Bolden out there for Kevin Young. And Burke now backs it out with Simmons on him. This is the thing, he can score the ball, drives it into the lane with a right-hand layup. Sometimes it's in the 20. First bucket for Burke. 6:05 to go. Harris with it down low against Ennis, banging, colliding, three-time collision, and a turnaround shot off the side. Still a 13-point game. Trey Burke with 5:08 to go. On the move against Horford. A lot of ball handling. Multiple crossovers, and a kick out to Mike Scott, and that's good. Scottmans. Matisse got a hand on it, and Ben keeps it alive but throws it away. Yet another turnover. Trey Burke with the ball, outside right Shake, Milton from deep for three, and the white team making a run. Ennis along with Brian Seltzer. The white team with the ball, Burke, Bolden, Milton, and Mike Scott, along with Zahir Smith. Shake against Joel. Milton with a left-hand scoop and a drive. It's appropriate we talk about this during streaming.
Yes, of course.
Here is Kyle with a three, no good, but tapped up and in. Bolden, still a three-point game. Shake with it. Milton down low. Back out top to O'Quinn. Shake gets it back, fakes on a beat, drives it, scoop layup. Shake! Milton with a nice move. Run. Ennis right at Tobias. Sidesteps and Horford with a block from behind. Ball loose. Zahir with it. Out to Shake for three, and good, and the white team has recapped. First half winding down. O'Quinn searching, finds Zahir, shifts directions into the lane, underhand scoop, rolls, and a scoop layup by Zahir Smith. The blue squad gets doubled. Tobias trap, picks it up, goes to Al Horford, 5 to shoot, into the corner. Korkmaz for three, rimming good. A shot by Furkan. Many of which were free throws. Trey Burke with another dribble drive, gets by Horford, but Horford rejects him. He's going 1 for 2 from the line. The Blue with a 1-point lead. Thibault with O'Quinn, Scott, Milton, and Burke. Here's Matisse, backdoor, dribbles through the lane, spins back out to the perimeter, launches for three and hits. So white team goes up by 2. Harris to the line for 3, and that rattles and drops. Tobias Harris. Burke with O'Quinn at the high post. Kyle O'Quinn looking for cutters, back to Trey Burke. Dribbles into the lane. Kyle Quinn along the right block, gets by one-man Richard. Lead exchange, 1-point game, 44-43. The white team. Korkmaz for 3, and that's good. Same spot as Harris a moment ago.
Court, he'll slide down to the 4, and we see Korkmaz at the 3.
Here's Shake on a drive. Milton inside feed, and O'Quinn getting the jam. And
Norvel Pell, mentioned that in a press conference before Summer League. Smooth player.
Simmons with a slam. That gives down to 5. Richardson against Zahir on the drive on the left hand. Good. Nice take there by Josh.
Second time he's made a really impressive drive to the rack. He can get to where
Harris brings it out, wants it ISO against Bolden, and takes it into the lane, runs it up, going left to right. Nice one-on-one move by Tobias Harris, who's in double.
Brown likes to play.
Here's Neto on a drive, and that's
first playing season with the 76ers. Thought he looked real good in Summer League. He made some mechanical adjustments, getting rid of the ball quicker with a shot in the offseason. And based on what we've heard from people this past week, there have been results.
In camp, he's out there now with under a minute to go, guarding Korkmaz. Gets screened by Miles. Now Furkan down the lane, rejected both O'Quinn and Bolt. Team back on the board here. And a pull-up shot, automatic.
Number 12, in honor of a former teammate of his, played with growing up.
Thibault misses, but Kyle O'Quinn active, crashes the left glass. Abel Pell, 7-11 to go in the fourth. Howell Neto to Tobias Harris. Shoots on Ennis, and that's good. So, obviously it's an inter-squad scrimmage. Preseason will matter quite a bit. Matisse with a nice spin. Beautiful play by Matisse. Thibault. Neto with the ball. Isaiah Miles and Norvel Pell. And in the corners, it's Highsmith and Korkmaz for Ime Udoka, new Sixers assistant. And here's a long shot by Highsmith. Lane. Chris Kumaji tips, steals it. Burke on a drive. Burke with a hook. Got it. Trey Burke.
Positionless basketball versatility. I mean, that's something that I think if you asked Elton, what are you most proud of as far as the collective traits of this team, he would say that. There's a big man stepping out, knocking.
We'll bring it across with 2.5 to go, trailing 82-59, a 23-point advantage for the blue team. Kumaji with a rebound putback. State. 2:15 to go. Howell Neto with a dribble drive, underhand scoop. Kumaji with a goaltend. 2-point third quarter, and that's that 20-point separation. That's allowed the blue team this comfortable margin as Norvel Pell with a great block. Mariel Shayak, who had it turned away a moment ago, comes right back. That's a scorer's mentality. Huh?
Basketball at all 3 levels. I'm really excited to see him on that 2-way deal this year.
Highsmith and Pell with the give and go. Lob, Norvel with a 2-hand slam. Well done.
He's, when he's out there, certainly has the competitive streak.
Shayak with 33 seconds to go. Mariel Shayak on the move against Highsmith. Jump stop, reverse pivot, bucket. Neto, high screen roll with Pell. And he gets Burke to fly by and converts on a 17-footer, although the outcome obviously not that big. And a lot of solid performances here. And again, we'd like to thank our Sixers.com crew for helping us to stream the blue-white scrimmage. Thanks to Ryan Coletti and company. Lauren Rosen, who helped us here courtside. For Brian Seltzer, Tom McGinnis, our final 88-66. And quite a different third quarter for the blue team as they trailed at the half by 1. But as I said, they outscored the The white team by 20 in the third. And the teammates greeting one another out of center court and shaking hands. A lot of smiles.